Morning everyone. So like I said to you last night, I wanted to do a wee video today breaking up halfway through the week where we're at with the portfolio, the kind of strategy we're running, all this type of stuff as well. Okay, so like every day I always start off on this page here. I want to see the footy up and down and how big, all that type of stuff as well. I just have a quick scan over, and you know, when I'm on this, guys, when I get little times in my day through work or whatever, and sometimes you're just looking for inspiration, what's moving, what's maybe something you hadn't noticed. This little user activity section, which I've pointed out before, is a great source of just what's moving and what people are buying and selling. And sometimes you can catch something before what you see here, the risers, before they get into that kind of category. Maybe see all the movement and try and get on it a little bit earlier than some other folk. Okay, so we've had a bit of a change to the layout. Let's have a wee look at it. Okay, so we're back up to 100 Ericsson. I'll walk you through that in a minute. We're down to 20 Shaw, and otherwise we're pretty much where we're at. I don't know if we've had a video. I bought Variety with my weekly deposit. I put in £24.20 to pick him up. We were chatting about him on the Sleeping Giants video, and I kept a close eye on him after that. And I was quite confident when he got to 242 that he'd bottomed out, and it was a good time to pick him back up, you know, from the little decrease that he was on, certainly. And then we've picked him up. He started the game against Bordeaux. He played about 60 minutes and he gets subs, so he's quite likely to play against Man United, and he's popped back up. So we'll see how long we hold him for. I'm not really putting a deadline on this guy. I've not got much in him, just 20 odd quid. I've got him at a nice price. If he does some good movement, then nice. And I think he kind of stabilises. The money's just sitting there, then it means that when I want that money, it's safe, you know. I can sell 10 shares easy enough and move it on, no problem at all. Okay, but if we rewind back, what we did is we had 100 Ericsson and he was flopping out big time, as you'll know. You know, he's not been doing too great. I've just bought him a wee bit more expensive than I really would have liked to, ideally, when I see the price has been floating at since I've held him, really. So we quick sold 10 of them to get a big hit on him, and we took that money and we went and bought our Rafael Leao. We also quick sold 5 Shaw, and we bought our 15 Rafael Leao with that money. And the rise that he's been on is totally, you know, he's up £20. If I then counterbalance that against the -15 and the -2 that they have, then he has just broke them square, you know. So that's just redistributing your money, seeing an opportunity somewhere else. And what the mistakes some people might do is they see something like that and they just, for example, you quick sold like half your Ericssons, or you know, similar position, whatever. And when you're quick selling, guys, you're taking a massive hit, so it's got to be really weighed up, pros and cons. And I don't do a quick sell very lightly. Sorry, guys. It's something I do if it's an opportunity I must get on the now. It's something that I'm very happy to move over to, and the money I'm forfeiting with the quick sell, with the commission, and with the balance he was at anyway, will be easily cancelled out, you know. So so it's quick selling 10 of them, you know. I've probably, yeah, say I quick sold them for £45, basically, minus the commission, £42, versus buying them for £49. Sorry, not 42. 450.20 minus 2% is about 9 pence. So about £44, and I bought them for about 49. So I threw a fiver away, basically on the quick sale and the commission and everything. We're sat at 90 with him. We moved him into Leao. Leao's jumped up in price phenomenally. He also scored at the weekend, which is another 20 pence a share, which is 2 pence a share, I beg your pardon. So it's another 30 pence onto the kitty that he's earned us. And he's in a great position, guys. And even over the weekend, he raised much higher. You know, he got up to close to like 5.15 he was at parts, you know, and he's on a great rise now. And the fixtures that Lille have got, I'm really happy to sit and hold on him. If I can get him to drop below the £5 mark again, I'll definitely be topping up on him, buying some more. But I'm in no rush to do that. I'm in a great position now. Okay, we then got 5 Muriel at the bottom here. Now I've sold Zapata. We've got to the deadline with him. We wanted to get to the Spal game, and he got an assist and he got a goal. Okay, and this is where the Ericsson thing becomes really a wee bit fortuitous when it comes to the position I'm in the now. But we're selling Zapata, and like I've said to you before, guys, when you're selling somebody who's a kind of semi-niche player like a Zapata, or even like a Muriel or a Kolarov or whatever, you need to be selling them when they're attractive, you know, when somebody else is going to be buying it is the main thing. So on that day, if anyone buys them up to midnight, they will get the 3 pence that he's earned per share, the 2 pence for the goal and the 1 pence for the assist. So I sold him at, I want to say 4.62, something like this. Where is he? So sold 6 in for 15. Yeah, so have we got one? Yeah, 2 for £5, so you can break that in half. So £2.50. Yeah, £2.62 we're kind of selling them for. Our net bought price was like 2.09, so we're up like 50 pence a share, and we'd earned £4.42 in commission. So I basically took £4.42 and bought for Muriel. Okay, now why have I bought Muriel? Last night, as I say guys, you always want to look as far ahead as possible. We dive right into Sunday's fixture and we're thinking about that Icardi effect or the Zapata effect. The early kickoff is Fiorentina away to Spal. Muriel will be playing, he's on good enough form. We spoke about it before and we've seen the rise that he can go on a match day, especially having an early match day like he had, you know, 2 weeks ago when he went up to £1.40. He scored a couple of goals in the early kickoff, and the Sunday early kickoff in Italy is a magnet, you know, if you get a goal early enough. But all I'm going to do is ride this guy until maybe Sunday morning, Saturday night, and I'll sell him then. And it's just the dividends I've earned from Zapata, plus the loose change that I had from selling the Zapata and moving. So I sold my 17 Zapata, I bought 10 Ericsson, I quick sold 5 Shaw, and I bought 5 Muriel, basically. Okay, so that's how it's all kind of panned out. So Muriel was a really short-term hold. Verratti to be decided. Kolarov we're holding until Tuesday. Nketiah we're holding until at least Thursday. We'll see what happens. Ericsson at least Wednesday. We'll see what happens. Shaw we'll see. And Leal we're holding for really as long as we fancy. You know, we're in a great position with him. But the other one I wanted to talk to you about, guys, and I meant to drop this in the video I did last night. Okay, but Falcao at 90 pence, right? Again, I really can't explain enough how barking mad the position he is in. See, yesterday, guys, and this is something you want to keep an eye on for his next fixture, right? Oh, sorry, that's a week ahead. Sorry, so Sunday, was yesterday scored? Was it yesterday? Yeah. So yesterday he scores, right? So he earns 2 pence a share from that goal instantly, okay? If you're picking him up at 90 pence, your 2% commission is 1.8 pence, okay? So you're up a fraction of a pence instantly by buying him yesterday at 90 pence and with that goal already in the chamber. You know, it's already locked down. So if you picked him up last night before midnight, he'd have been 90 pence. And then you'll be picking up a dividend on Tuesday or Wednesday of 2 pence a share. That means you're straight away, you're at break even with Falcao. If he doesn't score another goal for you and he raises up in price by 5 pence, 10 pence, 4 pence, whatever, you're straight away in profit, guys. So the way his price is really holding now, I want to buy more of him, and I was really close to, rather than buying my 10 Ericsson, buying another 100 or as many as I could Falcao and trying to offset the big cost price I've got of 104, try and bring that down, and also having the extra commission to basically buy, you know, at that point. Okay, but what we've did is we've forfeited the goal and the assist that Zapata got to sell him at a time very quickly when people wanted to buy him. Even though his peak price was like 280, we sold him at 262, which is the best price we could get for him on the day. But we then bought 10 Ericsson, okay? Ericsson on Sunday, what did he do in his game? He got a goal and he got an assist. So even though I've thrown away, in essence, my Zapata dividend, I've then used that money and then balanced it off with my Ericsson. So for the same money, well, pound for pound, it's a little bit less, but per share, you know, I've got that 3 pence, you know, I'm earning 3 pence a share on 17 Zapata, I'm earning 3 pence a share on 10 Ericsson, you know, I've not taken as big a hit by throwing away that commission, if you like, because I've went and bought it back off a position I'm already in. So that's a great example, guys. And we've been speaking in the past, I've said to you, like, oh, I'll tell you what I'm doing with Ericsson, it's a bit hard to explain, you'll kind of see it when I've done it and I'll be able to walk you through it a bit better, okay? But when you're holding really big on a big position like that and it is floundering, but you've still got the faith that, you know, if I was to sell all of this guy tomorrow, his price is probably going to shoot up and that kind of Sod's Law effect kicks in. What you want to do is just release some of them. Just release some of them into the big bad world and move into a position where you're confident you're going to be getting that short-term to medium-term rise that will allow you to offset any losses and whatever as well. And then when I've got a position like Zapata, he's hit his expiration date where we're done with him. Fortunately enough, I'm picking up Ericsson at £4.76, much cheaper, and I'm getting 3 pence a share on him as well by buying him on that day. It was just a really nice it worked out perfectly. It couldn't have worked out too much better in that respect, guys. Okay, so I'm never scared to buy on someone who I've already bought before if their price has dropped. I just see it as a great opportunity for maximising my profit when I come to sell them later on. And we might be looking to do that with some Icardi, depending on what happens with Shaw, and we're definitely looking to do that with Falcao. You know, we might release some Eriksen if his price goes positive on Wednesday night. They do really well against Dortmund or something like that. We might release £100 out of that and get into Falcao and do all that great stuff over there. Okay, so we're halfway through the week we'd set out, guys. We've still got the Champions League and the Europa League fixtures to come. So we've got 5 in the chamber from what we spoke about the other day. Really great looking fixtures. You know, we've got 2 tomorrow, 1 on Wednesday, and then 2 on Thursday. You know, so it's going to be a really busy midweek. We then go into the weekend, and we've got some really great positions. We've got Muriel for the Sunday. Kolarov we won't be holding anymore. We've got Icardi, who have Inter Milan got at the weekend. Let's just even look at this now, guys. Let's just top up our fixtures with flash scores been updated. Okay, Sampdoria at home, that's decent enough, yeah. Icardi didn't score at the weekend, which isn't that great for the portfolio, but it just helps me hold faith that he's due a goal, you know. So wow, they've not got anything until the following leg, Arsenal. So I might even hold Nketiah for both legs. We'll see what happens in the first leg if Nketiah plays. If he does well. Burnley away, that could be interesting. It's not on flash scores yet. Burnley away. I'm quite happy for Dortmund to be my finishing line with Eriksen if his price moves the way we want it to. And then Shaw after PSG, Chelsea in the FA Cup, and then Liverpool on the 24th. So nothing for a while, yeah. So that'll probably be our last venture with Shaw. Could hold him a lot longer, you know. He's quite a safe bet in a lot of ways, but it's just that money's not really doing anything for us short term. And if he doesn't have a good game or doesn't do much, and then Bologna for Roma on the 18th. Well, we hold Kolarov for that. The 18th is going to be a week today, which is another Monday. So we probably will keep Kolarov, actually. Yeah, I think we will. We'll keep Kolarov for until that game, because a Monday night fixture again is really attractive. I know Sunday we've got Fiorentina. So we'll get Fiorentina. As long as you double check that Monday, yeah. Roma, beautiful. La Liga, oh, class. Bundesliga, okay. Dortmund, oh, Hakimi. Ashraf Hakimi, I'm saying it now. Probably want to have a wee shot at him as well. Between the two of them for best defenders, quite a safe prediction, I would say. And then we've got Fiorentina, the half-11. Okay, cool. So we're halfway through the week, and then as we top up the fixtures for the back end of the week, we've got 3 Serie A fixtures to top up on. But yeah, guys, all looking quite good. Another thing I wanted to pick up on, and I'm just giving you guys a heads up of what I'm thinking, okay? We're talking about sleeping giants, and we had a lot of different topics on last week that were really good, okay? This guy's been attracting a lot of attention on Football Index, okay? And he's probably went under the radar a little bit over the weekend. I really want to get on him when he's at this type of price here. Alphonso Davies, he's been above the £4 mark recently, quite comfortably, you know, up to that, wow, you know, pushing 480 at some point. He made his debut at the weekend. He came on for the final minute, so that signals to me that they're just trying to blood him in. You know, they give somebody, a young kid moving from the MLS into the Bundesliga for Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in the world, never mind in Germany, and he comes on for the last 2 or 3 minutes. You know, Bayern's next game I think is a Friday fixture. Friday at Augsburg before they go play Liverpool, so that is a game where Alphonso Davies could definitely make an appearance, maybe even a start in, who knows. And a Friday fixture is always attractive for dividends and people moving on price and stuff like that as well. So he's been slipping in price, and it's not really been caught on to yet that he's made that little cheeky debut, and they might feature more heavily come Friday. It's pure speculation at this point, guys, but for the price he's at, if he does feature, he is going to pop, you know, he is going to rise, and at the price he's at now, it's a really safe position. If I'm able to make another deposit, I'll be looking at buying either him while he's that low, or maybe De Bruyne while he's sub £7 if he's still there. I've not looked at De Bruyne this morning. Yeah, so I'll be looking to pick up one of them with my next deposit. Depending on what else happens, guys, I'm just giving you a shout ahead of time of what I'm looking at and what we're anticipating. Okay, but otherwise, guys, please, if you've enjoyed the videos I've been putting out, I beg you, please subscribe, like, comment, interact with me. I love all that stuff, guys. But some of the videos I'm getting put out the last week, we're getting some great views, and if you see the predictions, guys, I don't want to sound like an idiot, you know, but a lot of the stuff I'm pointing out to you is either turning around really quickly, like Leal, or if it's something like a match day thing, like a Kolarov, you know, we're getting really good predictions on a lot of stuff, guys, you know. So, but again, it's a two-way street. You know, I had people interacting with me saying that they bought Cavani, scored at the weekend, and you know, you guys are picking great stuff as well, guys. And it's a community thing. It's about us all kind of talking to each other and making sure we all see the same things, and trying to help each other out as best we can. When's a good time to buy this guy? When's it, oh, I've held that guy before, and you know what, if you hold on a bit longer, like Falcao, you know, or whoever, you know, different people. So please interact, guys. Like, subscribe if you find me on Twitter, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. And I'll chat to you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.